Welcome, Mike Martinez here, and I'm doing this video today in response to a comment that I got on one of my videos, and I just wanted to clarify things here. So here's what I'm going to tell you. This is, by the way, my YouTube channel, NJ Public Adjuster, and these are all the different videos that I have, and this is the video in particular that got the comment. And the comment was from a person that obviously is in the let me just shut this down here for a second. The comment was obviously from a person that is in the insurance industry, or an advocate for the insurance industry, and the comment was, listen, can't you get in trouble? Can't the insurance companies get in trouble for being lowballed? Because this particular video talks about the process of what happens. If you want to check out the video, it's the insider secrets the insurance companies don't want you to know. And the answer is yes. First of all, he mentioned the software that I had mentioned in one of the other in this video right here, which is a software that's the industry standard that's called Xactimate, and that's what you use to to create the estimates on the stuff. Now, the software is only as good as the information inputted into it, so you can keep things out. So he was kind of challenging me, saying, hey, wait a minute, don't you use Xactimate? And Xactimate is what spits out the same things that we get. We spit out the same information you use because we use Xactimate too. Yeah, well, the problem is that you can hide things, and you can not put things through the system that Xactimate is not going to know are there, and you won't get paid for. So that's number one. But the more pressing issue was that he was challenging me on the fact that, hey, it's illegal for insurance agents, insurance companies to lowball you, and you could take them to court for that. You don't need a public adjuster for that. Well, the fact of the matter is, you are right. You can go to court, but you know what? Here's the bottom line. You will not find a law firm that's going to pick up that case, because the law firms know the insurance companies are going to pull out the big dogs, and they're going to do every kind of stalling tactic they can, and a case like that could take months and months and months for you to settle, or years, not months. Could take years for you to settle. So you would need to have a retainer of $5,000 or $10,000 just to get the case started, if a law firm does want to go through the process of going through that hassle of going through that thing. But more importantly, here's what I want to share with you guys. Okay, just to kind of lay the framework for this information that I'm going to share with you now. I'm from the Cherry Hill office of our company. Our company does business in 9 different states at the moment, and I am from the Cherry Hill office. And as a group, we decided we were going to kind of gather some information from customers that went at this on their own, and then went out there and weren't satisfied and called us up and said, hey, can you do something for me? I tried this on my own, didn't work. So here's a ledger that we produced as a company, and this first column here, you're going to see the client names. Okay, you're going to see the location, and you'll see that most of them are done in New Jersey or Pennsylvania. And you're going to see what was the peril, not necessarily the peril, what caused the damage. Here you're going to see the actual names of the insurance companies. This is what the insurer got on their own, and this is what they got when our company reopened the claim, and this is the difference. Okay, this is the difference of what you're going to see. Now, what I want to tell you is that these are actual customers, or these are actual clients of ours, and let's just take this particular case right here. Crump, Central Valley, Pennsylvania. The cause of the damage was Superstorm Sandy. Liberty Mutual was the insurance company. They initially were denied from their company. Now again, I want to caution people that go out there and try this out, because I'm telling you there's a specific process that they already have mastered. And when by that I mean that they go out there and they have a list, or they know how to ask you questions that could derail your claim. And so you talk to your friendly customer service, and yes, oh yeah, I'm sure I'm here to help you, of course, yeah, oh, you had some damage? Oh, well, you know what? Let's see. Let's start with this question. And the questions may or may not help you, right? Anyway, they were initially denied. They got us. We went and reopened the case. We were able to get them $5,672. Okay. We have a Monroe family, Monroe, New Jersey family. That's the name of the family there. And again, Superstorm Sandy. Allstate was the insurance company. The insurance company generously gave them $2,750 on their own. That's me clapping, just in case you don't get it. All right. Well, Metro was brought into it, and once we were done with it, they recovered $21,842. That's a difference of 694%. 694%. That is, these are cases after cases after cases, where you will see the percentage. Look, 418% more, 129% more, 675% more, 897% more. This company, the Jacoby family from Deptford, New Jersey, the cause of the damage was wind. The company is called Electric. They got $610. When we reopened the claim, we got $6,075, which is almost 900% more than what they got on their own. Okay, this is what happens, guys. The Jefferson family from Wellingboro, New Jersey, Superstorm Sandy, Liberty Mutual, $915 is what they got on their own. When we reopened the case, they got $11,465. That's 1,152% more. You getting that? 1,152% more? It's a lot. Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You can do that. You can go and let's say you go through this process here and you say, hey, $915, that's not fair. I don't think that's fair. You guys didn't do me right. Let's go to court. Well, if you got the $10,000 or $5,000 retainer to get the lawyer or law firm to represent you, and you find one that's good enough to do that, and you have the time to wait it out, you know what the insurance company is going to do? Here's the process, guys. There's two people. There's two ends of the stick here, right? There's the public adjuster that represents the homeowner on a contingency basis, which means we don't collect any money up front until you collect your money. Then we take our fee out of the money that's being collected. Okay, and the fee ranges anywhere from 10 to 35%, depending on the claim and depending on the size of the claim. A lot of different variables there. Okay, but again, I want to point out that if you paid 30% on a claim, look at what's going, what we're recovering for you, as opposed to what you're getting when you do this on your own. So you're still making more than if you did this on your own. So, but again, what I want to point out is that even if you went over to and said, you know what, no, I'm going to go and I'm going to trust the system, and I'm going to go and I'm going to take this to court. Well, this is where the insurance companies back themselves up and they protect themselves. The bottom line is that the insurance company hires independent claims adjusters. Okay, that's the people that they have going to your house and looking at your damage. So if they have to go to court, right, they will stall, they will do whatever, they will fight it. But if it actually gets in front of a court, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to point at the independent claims adjuster and say, we hired this independent claims adjuster and this is what he gave us. We gave the client according to what the independent claims adjuster advised us to do. He's the expert and that's what we're doing. Okay, so they never take full responsibility of in shortchanging you. Never. They will always point to. Now, in these cases, and again, I want you to take a look. These cases are reopened, so they already settled for $610. Why did they give them $6,075? When we reopened it? Because they know that that's what they were legitimately obligated to do, only the person did not prove their burden. And I've drilled that idea of burden of proof before, and this is where the burden of proof shows up, guys. Burden of proof is in these numbers here. When you get these numbers, is that you didn't show the burden of proof, right? This family here from Vineland, New Jersey, had wind damage. Century 21, 21st Century was the insurance company. They got $4,307, and we got them $9,236. How come we got them more? Because we were able to prove more damage. We were able to prove more things needed that needed to be done in order for the property to be brought to pre-damage conditions, right? So that's the key, guys. If you're not utilizing, or if you're not using a public adjuster and you're not familiar with this process, you get the $14,632 as opposed to the $51,000, right? 250% difference, right? I gotta check that, because that looks like it's that number does not seem correct. That number is probably off a bit, but this is what happens, guys. Okay, this is what happens, and we can show you case after case. And this is just, what is this? This is 21 claims there that that were handled by the clients, and we reopen them. We get tons of claims, and these numbers are things that are happening on a regular basis. Okay, so when an insurance person says, yeah, I need a pub, come on, they got a fee. That those public adjusters, those scoundrels, they got a fee. Yeah, they prefer that you go over here and get the $527. Hey, here's your $527, and you know what? You didn't use the public adjuster. You don't have a fee. That's me clapping again. But when we reopen, what do we get? $8,069, 1,400% more. That's what happens, guys. So, this is what you're up against. What I say is go out there, do your due diligence, because the bottom line is if you are handling an insurance claim, you should not be handling it just by yourself, because you don't know the ins and outs of the trade. You don't know what is happening. You don't know what you're eligible for. You don't know the deep secrets that are just part of the industry. Every industry has them, right? And if you're not aware of them, then you just don't know, right? And you just don't follow through with it. So let me show you one last thing, because this is like an update on what we have as far as these reopens. All right, let me just get this one sec. Okay, here we go. Here's an update or an updated list that we use in our offices and in our presentations, and when we're explaining people the services that we provide. Again, you'll have the client name, you'll have the cause of the loss, okay, insurance companies, the insurance payout when the claim was handled by the client themselves, and the settlement that we got with Metro. Now, here we go. This was a church, right? Shame on them trying to do that to a church. Unbelievable. All right. Philadelphia Insurance Company. Cause of the damage was wind. They were denied. Denied. We opened it and we got $187,000. $187,000. Think about that, guys. And over here we're not giving you the percentage, we're just saying they were denied and we were able to cover them. All right. I could go through these and waste, and spend another, 30 minutes explaining all of these, but you could clearly see what's going on there, guys. Okay, denied, we got them 8,000. Denied, we got them 134,000. Denied, we got them 14,000. And you could see some of these are are companies that you see in the commercials all day long, right? State Farm. Allstate, Farmers. You see them all day long saying how good they're going to take care of you. But Joan Raspberry, maybe she wasn't so happy when she was denied, but she might have been ecstatic when we got her $24,495, right? So, again, what I'm telling you guys is that history shows that if you're going to go against an insurance company in any capacity, you have a car accident, you don't go and say, okay, yes, I seen your commercials, yeah, you guys take care of your customers, yeah. No, you go out there and you find yourself a good lawyer. Why? Because the lawyer knows that, you know what, maybe you're eligible for them to pay for a rental car until your car gets fixed. And if you don't ask for that, or you don't put that on the table, you ain't going to get it, because they ain't going to volunteer that stuff, right? Those are things that happen all the time. And it's to your benefit. It's to your benefit to have representation that's specific to you, and that's what public adjusters do. So to the gentleman or to the person that commented on that video, I hope and I know this is not going to convince you. This is really for you, the viewer, if you're a homeowner and you've been denied. If you've been denied, you know what, get on the phone with me and say, hey Mike, you know what, I attempted to do this process and I was denied. If you are a homeowner and you're about to put a claim out there and you want to get the most, guys, use a service of a public adjuster, and I am at your service to do that. I am at your service to go out there and put myself on the line and put our company to work for you on a contingency basis. We don't get paid until you get paid, right? And we will fight to get you the most possible according to your claim. So pick up the phone and say, hey Mike, come and take a look, please. I got damage here and I don't know what to do about it. Maybe I'm covered, maybe I'm not, and that's the first thing you want to do. You want to look at, that's the first thing I do, right? I look at your policy and see whether you are actually covered, because believe it or not, there's some policies where you may not be covered, or maybe your deductible is higher than the damage that you are going to be claiming for, and it doesn't make sense, right? Sometimes and the bottom line is, if you're not going to be covered, you don't want that on your record, because every time you call the insurance company and you say, my name is such and such, my address is such and such, automatically that generates a claim number. Whether you get paid or not, that goes on your record. So you want to make sure that before you even start that process, you want to make sure you have something that you can claim. So that's where we come in, and that's where I come in. I'm here to work for you. I am here to get you the most. My name is Mike Martinez. If you've had a claim over the last 12 months and you were denied, or you were not satisfied with what you got, not all is done. All right, we may be able to salvage, and we may be able to get you something, and we may be able to reopen the claim. I don't know. I have to look at your particular case. Every case is different, but let me take a look at your claim. If you have damage and you are about to go and call, don't call yet. Right? Don't call. I'm telling you, they're tricky. They ask you some questions and you're thinking, how should I answer that? Or sometimes you just answer it, by the best way you know, but the question may be phrased in a way where it may be a bit confusing and you don't know. And every call is recorded. Every call is recorded, and they use, it's like, the Miranda rights, right? And when you get arrested, you got the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used against you. When they record these calls, they can and will use that information against you. So just be careful out there, right? And if you can use me, if you can use my services, I am there to help. Sorry this went a little bit long, but I wanted to make sure that everything was covered and that you understood this. Let me close this off by saying my name is Mike Martinez. I'm in New Jersey. I'm a public adjuster in several states, but I reside in South Jersey. And I do the entire state of New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Obviously, some parts of Pennsylvania are, like Pittsburgh is 8 hours away or 6 hours away. I'm not taking a 6-hour ride, but I can refer people to you. Okay, so give me a call, and if I can help you, I will. My name is Mike Martinez. Give me a call if you can use my services.